I don't see why Lamine Yamal is ahead of even Nuno Mendes. Lamine Yamal win Spanish La Liga Player of the Season.
I'm talking about club achievement, and I'm saying that.
I didn't know Binzu didn't team.
Makase, I know ne.
For me,
me say, that was individual brilliance.
Dembele also.
Dembele, how many matches did he play
against? Yeah,
after the Club World Cup.
List to share Ballon d'Or ranking where many in baku say because there is no way say after the FIFA Club World Cup and a ranking where about I don't know why. But we Lamine Yamal go to lead it because one the player
Ebi coefficient ne dosu.
One go FIFA Club World Cup.
Then so almost say after. So after nature say Ebi me fan say season every no right. Ebi Lamine Yamal 100. Second person will 50. Maybe will Ebi second person 50.
And maybe
third, 30. Four away. Then after the FIFA Club World Cup, on one be, but yeah, you call him, right? Your point, yeah, they can go in 100.
But I think still, and it doesn't me. It do baby, if say address issue, ne bear more of maybe Obi time Lamine Yamal and Obi Mpese boy and the ball could baby as well. But Lamine Yamal is in this conversation because you feel say at the age of 17 years, 18 years, he's performing like extraordinary compared to maybe in the age level or what. But say be football in sana, we are making other people are almost they are putting in the work season in season out, they are not being recognized. So Osha top 10 year with me, I don't see why the likes of even a friend is saying we are friends Lamine Yamal is ahead of even Nuno Mendes. A ban trophy wise a trophy at the coefficient pointer. Waje the Champions League, Okwaji the Nations League, and I see a FIFA Club World Cup with me in the final. And these are competitions. Everybody on here is available to play. And you say maybe a ball will be continent, will be in Yambo. Kylian Mbappe had a chance to play in the Nations League. Lamine Yamal soon had a chance for Nations League. And we had the likes of Vitinha, the likes of Kopama, the likes of Ousmane Dembele. These are quality players, and they all had a chance to perform in these three major trophies. But their players are omutimi ball momode. Say yeah the coefficient based on the player's age and the performance and the rated they are fine and the don't person we beat me. But say I can't say based on the player contribution in games that led to the team winning a trophy, led to the team performing so well. Like the likes of Vitinha, the likes of Ousmane Dembele, the likes of Nuno Mendes, it put a good performance in the Champions League. And no mutimi course and kwaji the Nations League. And then in Kenya say Chelsea team share in the FIFA Club World Cup. Nkoma complete a whole set of football in a calendar year. Omutimi GBB available. So if there is a rating point between Wemuna Ebia TNT Sports said the Abasa Lamine Yamal the first, I think they need to make us understand what was the criteria and what was the coefficient pointer. Because the bad numbers are one, he doesn't go near Kopama last season numbers. We Kopama non-penalty goals.
Okay, so before you say about to us, you share the Ballon d'Or criteria.
Yes,
I think I have 4. The Ballon d'Or criteria are based on the following as set by France Football. Individual performance.
Okay.
That is specifically individual
performance.
Ball now where the ball. A player's on-field achievement.
Okay.
That is including goals, assists, and overall impact in matches.
Okay.
During the relevant season, previously calendar year, now aligned with the European football season, August to July. So it is August to July. Now this is Safi what you say. So me say I end no.
Okay.
I end it. Unlike first now
other points ne kan ho na me raise.
Me person establish we.
Okay.
First now na komo ye man room. E be season ne start here. Ye ba be room by 2-3 months bi no. Say that be. By July. Na competition bia ya bo bia ya boy we.
So meaning that the FIFA Club World Cup is also included.
It's included.
Okay.
Until from August last year till now, July ending way.
Okay.
And omo den that is on-field achievement. That is including goals. Me person mo jot this point to goals, assists, and overall impact in matches.
Yeah.
During the relevant season. Okay, team success.
Okay.
Contribution to team trophies.
Okay.
And collective performance in domestic leagues, cups, and international competitions. Inti I know the team there no. So the team there betima hwe there na Barcelona here eje. Fair play and behavior. A player's sportsmanship, leadership, and conduct on and off the pitch. Then I know say subjective. What I say? Go bet me for one obi bet maybe a one isolated case bet me a cover. Obi overall talent and career. While primarily focus on the season, a player's class, skill, and career trajectory can influence vote. So it appears that the number 4, and maybe number 1 are contributing major factor to Lamine Yamal because the impact, even for the goals now, the impact on Barcelona,
games,
you can clearly feel it. Feel it. Without it's really goals and assists.
But at least
so,
my member with points. So you're starting free number 1, a player's impact in games. You neighbor to me, I can say yes. With Lamine Yamal, he was impactful in the Barcelona setup. There were games na only the team were feeling his presence. Say Mimbo. That impact, that's the number 1 point, goes for Cole Palmer, goes for Ousmane Dembele, and also goes for the likes of Vitinha, and even Nuno Mendes. So, looking at the impact, and it stretches to the extent of, and you say impact in just La Liga games, impact in competitions, you could see, say, the player affected the game to the extent, and the team, it's me winning a major trophy, or were able to get a good result out of the game. I don't think he come closer to Kopama because in the Conference League, Chelsea were 1-0 down. It took Kopama's brilliance to rescue Chelsea from the game.
Say it's a fair competition.
And maybe conference, though a recognized European competition.
And they show the
maybe the coefficient points back in
the competition.
Intimate Babium say the Ebepim July, the FIFA Club World Cup final. That is the major competition. Eba any other club footballer, eba eja bibia, even including the Champions League. And they o impact game no with 3 goals contribution, or say 2 goals with 1 assist. And I don't think say you back the likes of your friend saying Dembele in the Champions League, you performance or Danidi, or say 2 hat-tricks to be able to get Paris Saint-Germain into the Champions League final. Okay. And he impact also in the final. Even though say in the final when Timia and Shego, but he impact any assist or Maya in the final. Nuno Mendes, the performance or Daima Portugal in the Nations League, and the goal and the DS equalizer Portugal Timiwe Mutimiko do final. So yeah, kind the impact side. I think there are a lot of people on this list. Ometimia impact your team to the extent of they getting to win a trophy than maybe Lamine Yamal side. Yes, so impact games, Barcelona against Inter Milan. In the end, the team lost. Barcelona against Benfica. In the end, you scoreline a buy. Barcelona in crucial games against Real Madrid. Yes, or performing well. Emma Barcelona to me call. But I don't think Yakofa Copa de Real asem, Yakofa Super Cup, Yakofa La Liga, or coefficient bear more than the Champions League, than the FIFA Club World Cup.
The Champions League or Odu here.
Why Lamine Yamal?
Semi-final.
Yes, but in the end, when Timmy do Dembele over class semi-final, do the final.
Okay.
Yes. Ebanu goes into, that's the first point with contribution. I don't think so he gets closer to any of players I may mention. Ebanu goes and assist or goal contribution. Dembele numbers are so high. And I'm also a bit disappointed in this way top 10 because we are not seeing Mohamed Salah in here. Salah, in the top 10.
Yeah, Salah is 8.
Okay, 8, yes, okay. Inti with Mohamed Salah positions about goals and assists, Uji Victor Yokres and Indra Vincent Bayer ni way wa say those a league no bono ni coefficient no of them compared to other leagues but goals or share no yes on ni coefficient points ni mfani mbedu ha but Osha Mohamed Salah in the Premier League with players like Erling Haaland outscoring them and also getting assists more than likes of even Cole Palmer, the Odegaard and Kelvin De Bruyne. It shows the quality of Odema winning the Premier League Player of the Season. We are friends saying Lamine Yamal winning Spanish La Liga Player of the Season. Wanji Golden Boot was Spain. The only thing Onyaye was the medal Omoji for winning the league. But the best player, the Golden Boot, the assist king, Wintimianje. But about England, the likes of Mohamed Salah, Edgy the Golden Boot, or the best player of the league, Edgy assist king, SNJ league title. So see the Mohamed Salah record we any Lamine Yamal records in the La Liga or cancel Lamine Yamal records in na.
Okay.
Even though say Salah about the Champions League when to me and do him, but I don't think say getting to the semi-final, getting to the quarter-finals, even getting to the final and not winning any achievement. So if you are looking at criteria and points to be able to give her, I don't think say even the likes of Mohamed Salah, Ousmane Dembele, Cole Palmer, he comes closer to them because now say season ended at the end of July. Cole Palmer FIFA Club World Cup medal, FIFA Club World Cup tournament player. Outsmarted a lot of people on here. The only people I met Maka say he doesn't get closer to them. Maybe the likes of your friend is saying Nuno Mendes mo. They were able to add the Nations League to it, which is something that Omunina Ebomu. We saw time in the Nations League, the semi-final, and the war on say there were rumors. Oh, so Spain to France, Remu in the next round. The boy should win the Ballon d'Or. So why doesn't he equal the likes of Vitinha and Nuno Mendes? So Omunsu to me do final Timiji contributed so well to their nations, and they are not in the conversation. If we want to look at it from the aspect of he's a young boy coming in, breaking records,
like the last point.
The last point, Hannah Mekano, yes. The last point, Nika said the performance and the age factor also play a big factor. Because Edu baby, I think during the Champions League, Bekao has said, me who players at the age of even 25 playing in the Champions League final like they were shaking. The likes of your friend is saying, I think Dembele, Sissoko, Tottenham, Liverpool, a Champions League final at his age at 27, no panic. But an 18-year boy to me the semi-finals, the final of competition and perform so well. Yes, but about the goals and assists, about the performance leading to trophies, about the other things, I don't think say he's closer to the likes of Mohamed Salah, the likes of Ousmane Dembele, the likes of Nuno Mendes, the likes of Vitinha, and even Cole Palmer on this list. It's so beside with this particular stance on Modiaba. Say, if I'm rearranging them,
okay, rearranging in a minute.
Yes, if I'm rearranging them, Ousmane Dembele would be up there as number one.
Okay.
My number two, because of Cole Palmer's FIFA Club World Cup contribution, the in-game contribution, and also winning the player of the tournament, he gets there at number two. Nuno Mendes performance or Dani the Emma Portugal, any Paris Saint-Germain will come in as number three. Vitinha would be my number four. Lamine Yamal would be number five. Because of the fourth point I will indicate here. Then Mohamed Salah will be number 6, and the rest will continue. I think Kylian Mbappe winning the Golden Boot in Spain on his first season a big achievement, man. But performance-wise, when Timia added any trophy, which takes a lot from him on the 4 points or make it war. But performance-wise, or Danya Media, that will be my top 5 or top 6 Ballon d'Or. Where friend is a ranking.
Top 6.
Yes. So Dembele, Cole Palmer, Nuno Mendes, Vitinha, Mohamed Salah, and Sana Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal, that's it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, listo. I think these players are the TNT for the power rankings for the Omabano. These are players that I think that they believe that they're in contention to be in the top 10. And anytime you can say the Ballon d'Or listo, voters from Kokotuno. In Ghana, I say a journalist to my Michael Otiaje. Boss, and if listo say ubisa Michael Oti say about one of Kokotomana, they have the criteria there. That is what we can say. Ballon d'Or in them, people question the credibility of the awards. But maybe no, I might even look at individual brilliance. And Sakra Nebia measure club achievements. So then I will cast my vote for who I believed or showcase individual brilliance no more. Answer my vote. Now let's look into this criteria for the Ballon d'Or this year. Individual performance number 1, which includes goals, assists, clean sheets, matches played, and overall impact of the player on that game. You look at Lamine Yamal, beyond statistics, he had everything that takes the word individual brilliance. Very young age for Barca winning the friend saying La Liga. He delivered on the big stage. Whenever Barca needed someone to show up, he delivered. Especially in the Champions League. He delivered, although he wasn't the top scorer for Barcelona in the Champions League. But then that 5 goals no share list. But at the crucial stages.
Okay.
The 3 assists when Omeshia big teams. Then this boy, the wonder boy, no as a PJ team that tournament. And again, as also come from Spain in the Euros and the Nations League. Yenyan can Spain as the Nations League. Although they lost the final.
Okay.
But then you saw how he carried the team. If he's not scoring, no assist here, or show it up, it creates chances. Every time I made a poster boy for this Spain national team. So at that individual brilliance list, two players are taking the ball so highly. I'll add Lamine Yamal to that list. Now again, the second one is a team achievement. Adibakwa ebe kuntia Lamine Yamal in this awards this, especially this season. There wasn't so much big tournaments and games, so we are going to dwell more on the club achievements.
Okay.
But then let's look at Barcelona and even the Spain national team. He won the La Liga, one of the biggest leagues in the European top 5 leagues. You cannot compare the Serie French Le Championnat to this one. But then Waji League. He also won the Copa del Rey. Or the Spanish Super Cup. Right? And they will call Spain national team now. Think how many Euros?
But Euros was last year.
No, last year time was it? Wasn't
last
after
year,
October.
Rodri DJ. That was last year in July.
Okay.
It count.
The UEFA Nations League. The impacts. This Spain national team go final and Portugal here. So in terms of club achievements, the only thing about this boy say he didn't participate in the FIFA Club World Cup. If he had participated in the FIFA Club World Cup, and no showcase at the highest level, and then the numbers and people who are not even willing to vote for Lamine Yamal, they would have done that.
Okay.
Again, Listo, you check about class and fair play, and the considerations about these journalists going to vote about them. I think that Listo, Dembele had a very good season. Collectively, PSG team, no, they were up there. Individual brilliance, Dembele, whenever they needed him to score, he was scoring the goals for them. But then the FIFA Club World Cup, Okoyen when Timian showcase it to that level. Vintinha
Odu final.
no, me can say Odu final, but when Timian did the ultimate. So I don't know emphasize achievement. So I don't know the name Kasa.
So when it comes with individual performance,
I'm talking about club achievement, and I'm saying that.
I didn't know Bills didn't team.
Man can say I know ne. Me say or no that was individual brilliance.
Dembele also.
How many matches did he play
against
listen. You let me continue my point.
Continue.
Dembele, the FIFA Club World Cup, how many matches did he play? Upobia, he was the best player for PSG in that. A friend is saying FIFA Club World Cup. It was desired doing. Any Vinci Amo in that tournament. And so even Gigi Drahoma Kraba. But in Spain national team, no. Oh, Motoso second. Who was the best player for Spain national team? It was Lamine Yamal. Now let me come to Vitinha. I don't know for goals, any assist, and judging. No. But then he was an integral part of PSG. Individual brilliance in the team. On the EOBR, the PSG team plays to his tempo. plays to his ideas. So individual brilliance is up there. The Portuguese national team are winning the Nations League. He was part of that team. He won the French League, Waji Champions League, Waji UEFA Nations League, and they individual brilliance at the FIFA Club World Cup, one of the best players to play in that tournament. Now, to say, Kopama will also come in. So, the Conference League, Georgia, they as in club achievements, and she don't hold the weight for Kopama. But listen, there comes the individual brilliance. The final, Kopama didn't play so much in the, but at when Chelsea needed him the most, he showed up at the FIFA Club World Cup. So we catch 2018. Whenever there's a major FIFA tournament, especially like World Cup, we'll be watching the golden ball because the prestigious tournament that year, on the IG best player. In the idea of Kopama, especially Amanaba rankings, this all, if not for the FIFA Club World Cup, trust me, Kopama wouldn't be in the top 10. Okay. But then the FIFA Club World Cup and him winning the
conference, so now they will have to go and look back.
And because even the conference trophies, you can club achievements, but hold the weight to the voters, no more man. But especially the individual performance in that final alone, that goes ultimately creating match Chelsea share alone, hold the weight and being the best player in the tournament, and the goals Sansoma and the team Chelsea edging the FIFA Club World Cup, best Sanso hold the weight. So I think that Mohamed Salah, he didn't play in the FIFA Club World Cup. Very bad for him, especially in the Champions League. Salah had an exceptional tournament. Salah had an exceptional tournament in the Champions League this season.
Okay.
Although Liverpool drew baby, but then in the English Premier League, the best player, the top scorer, he helped Liverpool to pick the tournament, and that guarantees him to be in the top 10. Now, Michelle Nima may rearrange my point. I think that people are going to vote. They will look at certain criteria. So, people share club achievements. Some of them will look at Ballon d'Or. But from my point of view, Dembele, super performance. Individual brilliance is up there. Achievement, he won the biggest trophy, or maybe the second biggest trophy this year. That is the UEFA Champions League and the FIFA Club World Cup. He got a silver medal. So I think that I'll pick Ousmane Dembele as the number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick the Wonder Boy Lamine Yamal as number 2.
Okay.
I'll pick Vitinha as number 3. For number 5, I'll put Maka 3, right? Okay. For number 4, I'll put Kopama up there because of the prestigious tournament. For number 5, I'll put Mohamed Salah there. For number 6, I'll put Rafinha. For number 7, I'll put Nuno Mendes. For number 8, I'll put Achraf Hakimi. For number 9, I'll put Gigi Donnarumma. And number 10 will be Kylian Mbappe.
Okay. All right. So, Abidjan 4. I think that when it comes to some of these things, and I say, baby, I don't know. The Messi, Ronaldo, Modiano, now so easy. But I say, now, Charlie. Let's no more consistency level, because Messi, money, Ronaldo, so omu jinaswa, omu kwasa sabibia. Near the Antinkazumi say umunya Lamine Yamal in this and Kabema conversation, all of a sudden Kopama so about the So let's see how it goes. I think that the ultimate winner will be Ousmane Dembele, because I think overall he did best. But me now, say, make us me Jimmy best player. Now, say, boy, we bobo me to say, boy, yeah, Branty, boy, dear. I want temper. Branty, Lamine Yamal, I am the best player. Now, if you are no my baby, I am Kopama. Omu bobo now. You see, any can hear the games in our question numbers, so we don't enjoy that, as other aspects. Look. What Lamine Yamal did to players a year season chairman, it wasn't a joke. I think the only game I mean he was flat, absolutely flat. was the final against Portugal, and you can understand why, because you know the mind games, you know, got to him. Cristiano Ronaldo, near dear Cristiano Ronaldo, and it happens.
And it's in no, son Ojibo that side honor. No more camp, and then that
Yes.
was when Nico Williams.
Yeah. So he was. They basically targeted to stop him, and indeed on the day he was flat. But apart from that, he was superb throughout the season. So for me, these two players, they really bring joy. They bring joy and excitement to football lovers, and I think that look, the way they play, no, Charlie, the IQ, how much they ball na not think too much. So Lamine Yamal and Kopama, I mean, almost my best players currently, almost top 2 best players. But I feel that with the criteria and what a Ballon d'Or, the kind of microphobia or mababeje, I think so. Dembele deserve it.